right, so we're in our spot, so you can tell us about your emergency room.
Well, I'll tell you the funny stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
going to tell you the tragic stuff.
We're going to call this men, liquor, and fireworks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Don't mix.
Don't mix.
Yeah. Yep, this time of year, Sibs, we call this let me set myself on fire and blow myself up season. Because that's what a lot of men and boys do. Somehow, they let their friends talk them into doing really dumb things, or they've made it up on their own and their friends egg them on to do it. Like, oh yeah, nothing's going to go wrong. Yeah, and they end up in the emergency room. No wives or girlfriends ever come in with them. No. It's always their friends. And nobody ever knows what really happened. Now, a room full of people, but nobody knows anything. Yeah, okay. So, usually, you know how it goes, Subs. Men, liquor, and fireworks. M80s.
M80s.
Okay. Now, M80s, I think, has what, like a quarter, like equal
a quarter
to a
stick
quarter
of
stick of dynamite?
Yep.
Okay. Now, if you're drunk, your reflexes are not good and you're not thinking properly. So, they sit up there and their friends talk, see how long you can hold it before you throw it away. Yeah. Yep. We used to see a lot of that. And liquor. Men, if you're going to mess with fireworks and fire, don't drink. You know, they say don't drink and drive. They ought to say don't drink and go anywhere near fire or fireworks, because we get a lot of that. And as I said, there's never any women around when they come in. With a towel, and the towel, Subs, is never clean. That they wrap their hand up in.
Oh yeah.
It's never clean. It's always dirty. You know, which must have been.
There we go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get some candy. Sorry. There we go.
You're
Sorry,
jamming up the mechanism there, Subs.
Okay, yeah, continue on.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, so like this one guy, you know, they're sitting over there. Apparently, they were having a contest on who could hold the M80 the longest, you know, before they threw it. I guess they were trying to figure out who could hold it the longest before the distance before they threw it and it blew up. I don't know what the game was. And you know somebody always has a video, Subs. Even though they lie and say they don't, that's a lie. Somebody always has a video of something. And that's how we used to find out what really happened. And the guys used to come in, and these were not young people, Subs. They were in the 30s and 40s, 50s. They were teenagers, even though we did get some knucklehead teenagers. I'll tell you about them in a minute. But these guys were sitting around with M80. Now, where they got all these M80s from, I don't know.
Oh, fireworks store. Right back when they were legal. Now they're not legal stuff.
Because people was blowing themselves up.
Yeah.
And they were lighting the fuse and counting. And then throwing it. And whoever threw it the furthest before it blew up, I guess, was the winner. Yeah. We all know how that ended, don't we, Subs?
Oh, my goodness.
So this one guy, I mean, he was so drunk, he was pitiful. They actually carried him in, Subs, arms and legs, you know, like you used to do when you were kids and you would carry each other around on your arms and legs. Yeah, that's how they carried him in. Yeah. So we're looking at him and everything when they finally brought him back there. Because usually if you're blown up or you're on fire, you know, they'll take you first. You know, because you're a priority, so they'll take you first. Because you may have to go to surgery. So they come in there with this guy, and two of their friends are holding his feet, and the other ones are holding his arm. It's all wrapped up with this. I don't think they could have found a dirtier towel to wrap around his hand, what was left of it. You know, but he was drunk. He didn't even know what had happened. I just asked him, why was he there? And they're putting him in, so they put him in the room. Shut the door. You know, we're looking. We unwrapped this nasty, towel, and of his hand, there were his thumb and the forefinger. This was gone. This part, Subs, this part of his hand was completely gone, but he had the 3 fingers. I mean, there was bones sticking out and everything.
Wow.
And he wasn't even aware of what had happened. but his friends were aware because they were out there throwing up, and carrying on, Oh, that's gross. Oh my God, I've never seen that before. I'm like, well, you're seeing it now, So we're sitting there, and they're like, well, aren't you going to give him something? He's drunk. We can't give him anything. You can't mix. Of course, you can't mix painkillers with alcohol.
Yeah.
You'll overdose. So we can't know. But he didn't know what was going on. He had no idea what was going on. He just talking and waving his hands, splashing everybody with blood.
Jeez.
So, the doctor came in and he's looking at us and we're looking like, hey, that's your people. Those are men.
That's your boys.
You don't see women doing that, subs. You don't see that. And, of course, he had to go to surgery, to have that done. They can't do that in the emergency room. So they got to call upstairs. No, I didn't. This was before. I was doing surgery. I was in school for it, but I was, everybody starts off in the emergency room. So, that's where I was at the time. This was many, many, many years ago. And, that was just one example. Then, men in fire pits.
Fire pits.
Subs, if you have fire pits, keep your men away from them. Because they don't know how to act around fire.
Especially with liquor or alcohol in them.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah, You know what they'll do, stupid subs? Get bikes and try to leap the fire pit. Yeah. Yeah. Only they don't leap over the fire pit. These fools actually leap into the fire pit. Yeah. And they're dropping and rolling. Oh, you can't drop and roll in the fire. You have to get out of the fire.
Yeah, stop, drop, and roll in the pit.
Drop and roll. Really, people? Yeah.
Wow. No, that's too funny.
Yeah. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Who said that was a good idea? Well, we built the ramp, so.
He built the ramp so he could just dive in?
Well, we built the ramp. I think maybe we should add another foot. Well, how about not doing it again? How about that? You just see it. You see the result.
Oh, man.
Wow. Fortunately, he only had second-degree burns. Fortunately, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just thinking, oh, all we have to do is add another foot, and it'll be fine. You ought to be so glad you're not my man. Yeah, because my hand would be upside your head right now.
You mean I can't play with M80s?
No. Or fire.
Or fire.
Well, we have a fireplace. We don't have a fire pit.
Yeah.
And you know what else they were doing, subs? Throwing fireworks in the fire pit.
See, I used to do that back in the 90s. A buddy of mine used to work at a fireworks store.
You hear this, subs?
Yeah. And he'd get the duds because you can't sell them if their fuses broke or they got wet, so they can't be sold. So he got to bring them home, and I had a 55-gallon drum. I'd have some burn parties once in a while. Some burning trash or whatever.
Parties.
Yeah, burn parties. Yeah. It would be more like volleyball. We'd play volleyball. We'd have our beer. We'd always or mixed drinks or whatever. But we're like, hey, let's start a fire. It's a summer evening like this.
Just like that.
4th of July. Yep.
As hot as it is.
Yep. And he'd get all these duds that wouldn't they couldn't sell them because they were damaged.
That, subs?
So, we'd have a little barrel. I wish I had a video camera back then. Boy, that'd have been funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Lord.
yeah, here we are dumping these big giant artillery shells, that are wet into the fire barrel. And we're just standing back because, they're not going to launch. They're just, you hear the whoosh. And then when they explode, you just see this mushroom cloud coming out of the barrel. And, yeah, along with embers and, stuff like that. So,
embers.
Yeah, there was nice sparkling embers coming out because they were getting blown up. Yep.
Well, I feel better about that.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you married me now?
Yeah. Drop and roll.
Stop and roll.
Because usually if he's out there by the fireplace, subs, I don't even know he's out there unless I just happen to notice, I don't hear him, and all I got to do is put my head out the door, and usually he's out there by the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm burning up, some cardboard or papers or, magazines.
Old boxes and
stuff. Her magazines,
I get catalog subs.
Yep.
I got to start my Christmas shopping.
Already? In July?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to start my Christmas shopping.
Get that Christmas
You wait
going.
too long, stuff be getting lost in the mail. I don't like that.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I got to start pretty soon.
But yeah, go back to your ER.
The fire pits.
The fire pits, yeah.
Yeah. they're either trying to run and jump over the fire pit and jump into the fire pit. Yeah. And one of their drunk friends is trying to drag them out. Why do men, when they fall in the fire pit, their friends will grab their feet and drag them along the fire? What is that all about, Sibs? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, let's get you extra cooked,
Yeah.
extra crippy.
What in God's name? And then, if their clothes catch on fire, okay, if you're able to, yeah, you can take your shirt off. But if it's stuck to you, you don't pull it off. Because that's stuck. You'd have to wait till you get to the emergency room. They'll pour a solution over you, a saline solution is sterile, and then little by little they'll edge it off. But of course your friends are going to try to rip it off, which is going to take all of your skin with
There
it.
goes the skin, yeah.
You know, it's going to make it even worse, because then when you get to emergency room, your skin is in shock. It's trying to figure out what you've done, and it'll start weeping, and it's like a yellowy orange. You know, and it's trying to repair itself, but of course it can't. It needs help. You need antibiotics and all of that crap. And skin grafts, yeah, that's always fun.
Oh boy.
I've never done skin grafts. In all the thousands of surgeries I did, I never did any skin grafts. I never was in the burn unit. That was one place I just couldn't go, because no. I mean, I've seen a lot of things, and that was one thing I just couldn't handle. That's disgusting. I mean,
even that disgusted you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That disgusted me. You know, I was like, oh my God, would you look at that? And the poor people are suffering, Sibs. Usually, you know, they would come in from like house fires, or we would get firemen that fell through the floor, you know, and stuff like that. You know, we would get that. But usually this time of year, no, it's always somebody doing something with fire, what they shouldn't be doing. But they're doing it anyway because, well, somebody thought that was a great idea, Subs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, so, all right, nobody thought, well, maybe we shouldn't do this. Well, if a woman did, they shouted her down. So what are you going to do? You know, throw your hands up and walk away. You know, I mean, but then the sad part is she's going to have to take care of him. You know, because those bandages have to be changed. They have to be kept moist. You know, you can't let them dry. It's a chore, Subs. It's a chore.
Wow.
You know, so people don't think about that, because a man will think, well, she'll take care of me. That's the first thing a man, he doesn't think any further than that. You know, but she'll take care of me. I mean, you have to be trained to do that stuff. You know, I mean, who wants to be touching somebody and they're moaning and groaning and screaming? And, see, that's, no. Because all that old burned skin has to be scraped off. Because it's, you know, it's of no more use. I mean, it's, ugh. I mean,
You'll take care of me, right?
No.
Wow.
No, I'm telling you now. No, I don't do burns. No.
Okay.
Now, if it's just a regular burn, Sibs, yeah, I can do that.
First
But
degree, second degree, maybe.
second, third degree, you have to go to the hospital.
Oh.
First degree, of course, it just looks like a sunburn.
Yeah.
Okay. Second degree is when you get the blister. Third degree is when the first and second layer of your skin is burned. You know, that's you know, that could be fatal. You know, you have to go to the hospital for that. And that, you talk about pain, that is painful. Plus, what we have to do to you is painful. So, you know, just don't do it, Subs. Just don't. But of course, it's probably happening this very moment, Subs.
Oh yeah,
Somebody's doing it.
It's July 3rd, our first anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary.
And yeah, you know, there's people out there being stupid.
Yeah, they're being stupid.
I got beer, I got fireworks. Woo, let's see what we can do.
Fire and whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, whiskey.
And brandy.
Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I read in the news that the Jim Beam warehouse in Kentucky, like 45,000 gallons of Jim Beam burned in a warehouse fire.
Boy, I wonder what that smelled like.
Oh man, well, you know, there's some sad folk around there. We lost our whiskey.
Oh, they're insured.
Well,
they got insurance.
Better hope so. That's a lot of whiskey, bourbon, whatever.
How did they say it started? Like the fire?
I didn't say it. It happened sometime today. You know, of all days before the 4th of July. So somebody's probably had fireworks or fire. Yeah. Hey, y'all, watch this. Yeah, and they're at the warehouse, and there it goes. Ba-doo.
Yeah. There were these guys. They had a fire pit near their. I'm trying to think. Was it a garage or a little carport or something, and they thought it was a good idea to climb up there on that roof with a bike.
With a bike?
And so they're going to go from one end of the roof and do a wheelie
Oh, awesome.
and go over the fire pit. Yeah.
Perfect.
Not only did he bust his ass, but he slid face first into the fire.
Jeez.
What an idiot. Yeah, they had the tape on that.
Oh, wow.
You know, so yeah, we actually watched that. Everybody just watched, and then we just turned around and looked at them. And everybody's looking stupid. They're looking at each other.
We don't know what happened. There it is on tape.
You know. Yeah, because everybody's Scorsese.
Scorsese.
You know, yeah, Spielberg. You know, everybody got that vision.
Yeah.
You're like, what in God's name is wrong with you?
That's funny.
And they don't want you telling them what they did was stupid, even though they know it is. I mean, they don't mind each other saying, man, that was dumb. Maybe you shouldn't have did that. They don't want a woman telling them that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the difference is, because you're still stupid. You know, you dumbass. You know what?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I didn't know, or well, I didn't think, or what? Well, what? Yeah, you know what? That's why you're over there with a busted ass and burns.
Jeez.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Then sometimes they be jumping off stuff and break their leg and go into fire and they can't get out the fire.
Oh, awesome. They can't even drag themselves out.
No, their friends have to go in there and get them. And if they drunk, you know, half of them don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
They're looking for him to jump off the roof. He's in the fire.
Yeah. What do we do now?
You know, yeah.
Wow.
I don't get it. But yeah, fire pits, men, and beer, no. Ladies, just say no.
Yeah.
You know.
So I was gonna break out some beer and sparklers. The sparklers we bought at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. What if I get burned?
With a sparkler? Really?
Will you take care of me?
With a sparkler?
Tell them about the Roman candles.
What? Oh, Roman candles. Yes, subs. What is it with teenage boys putting Roman candles in their butt and down the front of their pants? I have seen that so many times, it's not even funny. You just look, when they come in, you can see all the burn in front of them. Oh, Roman candles.
Jeez.
Yep. Or they'll stick it in their butt. And they come in, for some reason, men don't think they're going to get burned.
Oh, man.
You know, I mean, they watch these cartoons. That's a cartoon. Somebody drew that.
Yeah.
You know, but they're sitting up there. Boys will stick it in their butt to see how long it'll last, which isn't very long.
Yeah. And see those things, and this has actually happened back in the day with the fireworks that were duds. The Roman candles will backfire.
Mm-hmm.
And you got it in your pants or in your ass, well, guess where it's going?
Yep. Yeah, uh-huh. Or they'll stick the little, what they used to call Chinese firecrackers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, yeah, they stick them down the front of their pants. What?
Oh, perfect.
You don't see women doing stuff like that. You don't see us women with a Roman candle between our boobs. When have you ever seen that? Never. Because we're like, what?
Blow up them there watermelons.
Yeah, like
can't have
cantaloupes.
that.
No.
Cantaloupes.
No.
Yeah, one time I did have some bottle rockets. I had there was a dozen, and there's like a dozen in a pack, and I bought a dozen of 12. So it was like, what's that, 144? Something like that?
Yeah.
Well, they caught on fire all at once, and that was an accident. And I ran.
You ran. Why are you running and adding air to the fire?
No, I ran because they were where they caught on fire. I ran. I left them where they were and let them blow up.
Oh, I thought you meant you had them on.
No, I wouldn't hold on to them. I let them go once the whole bag somehow caught on fire. I don't remember how, but it caught all the bottle
work.
Oh, I was a teenager. I was like 17.
See what I mean, Stubbs?
We had bottle rocket wars back in the day. That was late 80s.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what a mother would have said? You're gonna put each other's eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'll put an eye out. Who's that little boy, Ralphie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Men and boys, they don't think. And then when the parents, the fathers, most of the time they'll say, "Call my dad."
Yeah.
They don't want their mother because they know what's going to happen. The mother's going to come in slapping them. Yep. Even though he's on the hospital bed, she's smacking the shit out of him. What is wrong with you? Why would you do something so stupid?
Yeah.
Do you think we work to pay for your insurance? You know,
Oh,
Well, call my
man.
dad. Well, somebody got to come.
Yeah.
We don't. We can call your mom or your dad. We really don't care.
Yeah, look at these idiots. All of a sudden they think they got a spot.
Mm. Oh Lord.
Friggin' goose. One pulled up in front. Now one's trying to pull beside, but the building's going to block their view because I got the best spot. That's why I got here early.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Sibs. But yeah, they do stuff like that every single year. It never fails. I don't know what's wrong with guys. I'm not going to say men. I'm going to just say guys. The male species. Fire. Yeah, it draws them like moths to a flame.
What the hell's this idiot doing?
What, they can't see?
I don't know. You see, I'm sitting here.
What a dumbass.
So they're going to block my entire view. God, what morons.
Mm.
So now they're blocking my entire view. The fireworks are going to start here pretty soon, so let me find another spot. Okay, now I've moved to basically a spot next. It's probably going to be a better spot anyway, but I blocked the entrance where no one can get in behind me. So we're set up for the fireworks.
Yeah. We're set up for Sibs.
Yeah, freaking goofs.
But that's what we used to have to deal with, Sibs.
Yeah. I'm going to move this to the center.
Yeah, get it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a golf station.
Yep.
That's from back in the day. Is it still open?
No, it's a restaurant now.
Oh, okay. So they still got the sign up there.
Yep, sure enough.
Yeah, I don't think we have any more golf stations. Mostly Marathon and BP. I can't think of the other ones. There used to be Texaco. I don't know if they still have Texaco anymore.
Yeah, okay. Well, fireworks should be starting here pretty soon.
Yeah, start them narrow works. A nice dry day because it's going to rain tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's good to go ahead and get the fireworks going now. And it's already after 9:30. They said from 9:30 to 9:45. So we shall see.
Yeah.
So yeah, about the Roman candles, was that pretty much the gist of the story?
Oh, you mean... Well, the men, when they used to do it, well, they probably still doing it. Of course, you have to take your clothes off so we can see the damage. Wasn't there a guy? What? Well, isn't there a guy that can come in here? What for? Cause look, we don't have time for this. Take your clothes off.
Yeah.
You didn't think about that when you had a Roman candle in your ass. So what are you so worried now for?
Well, some of those guys are probably like,
Really, people?
Wow, the woman's telling me to take my clothes off.
Ugh. Well, the older guys, they couldn't care less. Like, oh, you want me to take my clothes off? I mean, it was mostly the teenagers. Well, I mean, can't you call my dad? No. Well, yeah, we can call him because we can't treat you until we get his permission. But until then, yeah, you need to get undressed so we can look at that. Then they get undressed. We sitting there, we started the exam and everything. We already called their parents.
Oh,
Well, did you call my dad? We called both of them. Whoever comes first, we don't have any control over that. Yep, and it was usually the moms, not the dads. The dads were coming after the moms.
Wow.
Yeah, you find out they putting off with their friends, of course. Their friends are talking them into doing stupid stuff. And everybody thinks that's a good idea. I'm like, wow, okay, yeah. But when they stick them down the front of their pants, what are you thinking? Yep. Put a pack of 12 them little Chinese firecrackers down the front of their pants. And of course, that flimsy material, their shorts, is going to catch on fire. Yep.
Boy.
Come in with old blisters all over the place. Oh, Lord. Look like they got chicken pox. Well, what in the world? Little blisters.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, wait till their mom come, because we can't release them, you know. Gotta go with your parents. No, we can't let you go back with your friends. You got no. We have to wait for your parents to come.
Oh, man.
So they did all kind of crazy stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back now. It was just mostly the duds we were getting. Those dud fireworks, throwing them in the barrel, and the burn barrel, and watching them explode.
Yeah, but sometimes them duds ain't duds.
Nope. Oh, yeah, they blow up too. I mean, we have quite a few smoke rings coming out of the barrel, you know, mushroom clouds and stuff, so.
And everybody just standing around just watching.
Yep.
Not worried about any debris being blown at you. Nothing. What kills me is when the fireworks stop and then some idiot will actually walk over to see if it was the last one.
Yeah.
No, just stay back there. You don't need to come and see. But no. One time, what did this fool do? I can't remember the firecracker it was, but they had a little tub over the firecracker, and they made the fuse long enough where it came out from under the tub where they could light it, and it was like, I guess, a slow moving fuse.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, according to them, you know, it took its time, so they had plenty of time to get away. Okay, it went under the tub. It was a metal tub. I guess it was, what, aluminum or something? Well, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
There it goes. Well, we're hearing pops.
Yeah. And nothing happened, they thought. Until this meathead, I guess they waited a while, and then he figured, oh, it's a dud, I'm going over. Nobody said, well, wait, man, maybe you ought to just wait a little while. Nobody said that, Subs. Not one person. So you could tell a woman wasn't there. Yeah. So he goes over there and to bend over to lift it, and it blew up, and the bucket went up and hit him in the face.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. And of course, he's, according to them, you know, he's down on the ground rolling around like Wile E. Coyote. You know, I'm like, he come in, you know, teeth knocked out, broken nose, you know, black eye. Of course, once you break your nose, you're gonna have two big black eyes.
Oh, man.
Yep. Like, oh, for crying out loud. But yeah, I can see him behind this tree here, whatever this little tree is.
Was that fireworks?
Yeah, something.
No, they got the plane.
Oh, maybe that was it. Oh, whatever it is, flashing.
Yeah,
But-
this is. Yeah, they're running a little bit late, obviously. I'm hearing some pops, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
you don't see anything.
Nope.
So yeah, we would get stuff like that, Subs. Or they used to put them in 2-liter pop bottles.
Oh, wow.
And want them to explode. Well, Subs, if you can think of it, if a guy can think of it, he'll do it.
Yeah.
And him and his friend, nobody thinks, well, wait a minute. Well, if this goes wrong, what could happen? Nobody does that, Subs. No, but not one person. I have never heard one person say, man, I told you not to do it. All I hear was, well, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Boy, wow. Well, we thought it was a dud. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, you found out it wasn't. Well, you don't have bedside manner. Well, you got two black eyes, so.
Wow.
Well, I want a doctor. You're mean. I want a doctor.
Oh, you're mean.
Yeah, so the doctor come in. Yeah, she's mean to us. She's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not mean to them. He said, I heard the whole conversation out there.
Man.
You go in there and they got to examine them, have a eye doctor come in, look at their eyes, make sure they didn't do any damage to their retinas or irises or whatever. I'm not much of an eye person. I never did any eye surgeries, actually.
No, man.
No.
It's the guy that had what was that bucket that blew up in his face?
They got the broken nose.
Oh, he got a broken
Knock
nose?
his teeth out.
Wow. Perfect.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
See, I hadn't thought of that.
You know, should we go back and look for his teeth? That would be a good idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. Yeah. What should we do? You have milk? Put him in milk. Because calcium.
Oh,
You
man.
know? Put the tooth in milk. Like, oh, for crying out loud. Really, people?
Wow.
Yep. They be coming in sporadically. Yeah. Well, can I go home? No. You got to be left for observation. You have a head injury. No. You have to stay here. I got to stay all night. Yes, you do.
Congratulations.
Well, I got to go to work. Not tomorrow. Nope. Now, if you want to be stupid and sign yourself out, fine. But you'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I got to go to work in the morning. Well, shouldn't you have thought of that before you go over there messing with an M80 under a tub? What?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Just, yeah, fine. I never even thought of that.
Thank goodness.
I guess I was a little smart.
Well, I didn't think that was going to happen. Well, I don't think you would have ran over there. Why didn't you just leave it alone? But no.
No.
Can't do that.
Wow.
My friends told me. What?
Man.
We used to get so sick of that, we didn't know what to do. And then they want to get mad, if we didn't do what they said. Well, you don't have any say-so here. You're stupid enough to catch yourself on fire.
Yeah.
Really, people?
Oh, man.
Well, aren't there any man nurses? Are there man nurses in here? Yeah. Well, we want one of them. Okay. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, because we're not pitying them. I'm not going to pity you.
Nah.
Mm-mm. Now, when kids come in with little sparkler burns and stuff, yeah, we pity them because they're kids. Of course, that brings out, our mothering instincts. Oh, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Oh, it's just a little burn. So now we put something on and, wrap it up. Boys love Band-Aids so they can show everybody. But,
Oh, man.
yeah. Mostly with kids, it's mostly sparklers. Not so much, because their mothers don't usually let them bother with firecrackers. It's usually when they're off with their cousins that stuff goes wrong. Male cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Because the girls tell her, they'll run back and tell. See, they don't want that.
Well, you got some tattletale boys.
Well, I never ran into any.
Can't remember if we had some. I don't remember. I don't know.
That was real crazy. But yeah, little kids, no. Usually they would drop it and pick up the wrong end. Or they would pick it up, once it burned down, they would pick up the little metal wire and it was still hot. So they would burn their first degree burns on their, maybe a couple second degree burns, Something like that. We just, treat them and wrap them up and send them on home.
Yeah. Don't play with sparklers or
No.
fireworks.
But when kids have sparklers, you got to watch them. Well, you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
watch little kids, period, because
Mhm.
kids get into shit because they're stupid.
Yeah.
They'll get into shit. So you got to watch them.
Oh, man.
But as they get older, they just get into more shit.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Just awesome.
Yeah. So that's what's going on this time of year. Fire pits and firecrackers. Oh, let us not forget grills, sis.
Oh, yeah, grills. Yeah.
Let us not forget that. You know, if they don't have Kingsford, I guess that lights up faster
Oh yeah.
than the others.
Or lighter fluid.
Well, sometimes, well, when you're drinking, you don't think about lighter fluid.
Oh, you don't.
No, you think about gasoline
Oh,
or kerosene
Gasoline, yeah.
or cooking oil. Yeah, throw that on the fire.
Perfect.
Yep. So you can get flashback. How'd that happen? Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
See that all the time. I mean, you get tired of seeing it. And they don't come to the hospital right away. You know, they wait until the pain is so bad they can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Then they want to come to the hospital. Well, why didn't you come when this first happened? When did this come? Oh, about 2-3 hours ago. What? Well, I took an aspirin. What? An aspirin?
Oh, man.
What's that going to do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, can you give me a shot? No. Why not? You've been drinking. I can't give you anything.
Wow. There's the fireworks.
It's about time. What were they waiting
Yeah.
for? I'm about to say, when it's time for the fireworks to be ended, now they start them.
Yep. Well, this is actually a better spot. Those idiots
Yeah.
were blocking my view, and now I got a better spot here. Ooh, ah.
For Christmas.
Woo, Christmas. Here comes another idiot. Turn your lights off, goof.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Up in
ah.
Pittsburgh, Zambelli does our fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Where are those from? Was that from town or?
Yeah, it's in downtown. Ooh, pretty. They call this the red, white, and boom.
Yeah. Well, there was the one time this guy had passed out, and they tied a chain of firecrackers to the back of his pants and lit him. And the guy woke up, was running around with the fireworks like a tail.
Like a tail.
We saw the tape of that. That was kind of funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he just fell in. Got scraped up, but he just cleaned him up.
Perfect.
But that was funny though.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to watch that a couple times. That was kind of hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Ooh, ah, ooh.
If I gotten any closer in town, I mean, it's all crowded in there right now. I've been there when it was really crowded. And, yeah.
I don't like crowds.
No, I'm not a fan of crowds either. Ooh, pretty.
Were you at your parents' last year?
No, they didn't have one last year. Year before last.
Because, oh, did we? No, we didn't go last year.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I don't remember going.
No, we didn't. His mom had that surgery going on at that
Oh,
time.
that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, and she got that one on the 4th, wasn't it?
The day after, on the
4th?
5th.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I'm glad you got this camera. This is actually better than I was going to have to use. I think I used a GoPro last year, and I mean it was all right, but I couldn't zoom in. That's one bad thing about GoPros. But you get a handy cam like this that can zoom in, yeah, you can get some good shots. It's our anniversary words.
Yeah. Let the
So-
fireworks begin. Woo!
Yeah, woo.
I'm a load of laugh subs.
Yeah. Oh my. Ooh, wow.
Red and blue
Yeah,
and white when it goes up.
and green, and
Yeah.
they got some Christmas colors
Yeah,
going.
premise. There's gonna be fireworks till the end of the week.
Oh yeah, all the way into the weekend, guaranteed.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Because it's Thursday this year. Next year it's going to be Friday, so it'll be like 3 days non-stop fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alcohol and fireworks. Woo! See how many show up at the hospital now.
Yep.
Get her done, Bull.
Hurry up.
Ooh, those look like gumdrops.
Yeah. Look like Christmas lights.
Yeah. Ooh, purdy.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, they got the low altitude ones going now for those that are close by. They barely make it above the rooftops. Ooh. Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
El Spectacular.
Yeah. It's spectacular.
It's spectacular.
How come they don't have them on the 4th of July? Or do they do it somewhere too?
Well, usually they,
Or do you
because
just
it's a
do your
holiday,
own?
yeah, people have to work the next day. So
Oh.
I think that's usually why they do it.
Up in Pittsburgh, people find like deserted, abandoned, places, parking lots and stuff, and they'll have a bunch of fireworks there.
Hmm.
Even though fireworks are illegal in Pittsburgh, nobody bother you.
Yeah, they're not gonna, there's too many calls. They won't be able to get them all, so they just let them have their night of fun.
Yeah, not unless you catch a house on fire or something.
Oh well, yeah, then that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah. But that's never happened, because usually they'll pick a place, that's just all stone.
Mm-hmm.
There's no buildings, there's nothing. And they'll set up and have their little fireworks. Because I could sit out on my porch and see them.
Oh, okay.
In one of the back lots, there's an old abandoned parking lot for a house they knocked down. It wasn't nothing there but dirt. They would go and have fireworks there.
Well, might be getting close to the finale.
They're doing rapid fire.
Yeah.
There'll be neighborhood fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Because last week when you were asleep, I can't remember what day was that I told you they had fireworks across the street.
Oh.
Is that like Friday, Thursday or Friday,
Might have
something
been.
like that?
Yeah. Probably Big Country. That's what I nickname him. Big goofy guy that lives up the street. That he'll blast fireworks in the middle of the street, and then run inside like a chicken. Oh, I didn't do it.
He's the only one up there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see him even on my cameras. I knew it's him because he's got the lights on in the back porch. He'll run out there, put them in the road, light them up, and then boom, 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 then runs up the stairs like a kid. I didn't do it. Yeah, fireworks.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, I got some low levels and high levels.
Yeah, you can't get them all.
Oh, I could try.
What did we do last year for the 4th? Nothing. No, didn't you have to do something?
I think I had to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you like for half a day or something. I don't remember now.
Something like that, yeah. Old job that I had. Okay, yeah, we're starting to get some good displays now.
Yeah, displays and shit.
Yeah, I think they're getting to the finale.
It's almost 10 o'clock, yeah. I wonder why they were late.
Oh,
Well, out there where your folks live, don't they have theirs on the 4th?
well, it's around the lake. Yeah, usually it's the night of the 3rd, or,
Oh.
I mean, like, next year, yeah, it'll be probably the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. You know, it'll be all on the lake for 3-4 days. 'Cause it's falling on a weekend.
double ones.
Yeah. Blocked by the.
Well, I guess they
building
had.
there.
Well, maybe they did it today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
I think they usually have it the night before.
I think it's supposed to rain for the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give my plants a rest.
Yeah, there's a finale. Well, they're celebrating our anniversary words.
Yeah. And here go the finale.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be like later on tonight, Subs.
Oh my. And that's all she wrote. So we're gonna head on home.
Woo.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until next time, we're gonna head home. So enjoy the road trip. And until next time,
Woo.
adios.
Bye.